everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a product fails video. I don't really film these very often, not for any reason other than the fact that I don't really come across products that I truly dislike or I would consider absolute fails for me. But every time I do come across one of those products, I set it aside in a little basket like so, and then once I feel like I've collected enough products, I just talk about them and explain to you why I don't like them or why they didn't work out for me. I did just want to give the disclaimer that just because I'm talking about these products in today's video doesn't mean that they are bad products or that they won't work for you. These are just my personal opinions and experiences, and there are products from these brands that I absolutely love and some that I don't like so much, and that's just kind of how it is. Not everything is going to work for everybody, so yeah. By the way, I did just film a video on this look. I did a full face of makeup I forgot about, and it was quite the journey, so if you haven't seen that yet, I will link it down below. But I guess that's pretty much all I have to say for my intro. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I have a little bit of a mix of products to talk about today. A majority of them are makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and start out with the non-makeup products. I have like 3 of those. So the first product that did not work out for me is this Dove Ultra Care Conditioner. This is a foam conditioner, and it's the weightless plus volume for fine flat hair. There's something specifically wrong with this foam conditioner. I've just tried multiple of them and not a single one of them has worked for me. I have extremely tangly hair. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the texture of my hair, if it's because my hair is so thin. Like, I really do not know what it is, but my entire life I've had extremely tangly hair. My natural hair texture is quite wavy and all over the place, so things just get tangled, and I rely on a good conditioner, and I haven't found a single foam conditioner that does what I need it to do. So I was really excited to give this one a go, and once again I was let down. So I don't know, maybe this would work out for you if you don't rely on a super strong good conditioner, but I would not recommend this whatsoever. I found that I was just ripping out my hair with my brush every time that I used this, and then I just decided I just need to stop. Like, this is not gonna work out for me. Also, I am in no way trying to offend anybody that really enjoys these products. If they work out for you, I am so happy that they do. I have given these products multiple chances, and it's just, I just can't. I can't with them. The next product that I'm going to talk about is actually something that I got in a BoxyCharm. These are the Evo Skin X Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. I used a couple of these. This is a pack of 10, and I was kind of excited to see these, but then also kind of not. They are cleansing wipes, so they're supposed to cleanse your face. It says that there's no need to rinse this product. It is natural, vegan, conscious, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, toxin-free, and for all skin types. It sounds great. The reason that I do not like these wipes is because they get super bubbly and almost kind of burn my skin, which sounds horrible. But I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Hopefully, oh no, there's no way in heck you're gonna be able to see this. But there are little bubbles like all over this makeup wipe, and whenever I use it, this happens. So I don't know what it is about it, but this just like, it makes my skin feel horrible after. Like, I have a weird residue, and it gets super foamy and bubbly. They are very saturated, which I will say it's hard to find a good makeup wipe that has the right saturation ratio. So I do like the, you know, wetness of it, but the fact that all this weird foamy bubbly stuff like always occurs, like you can see it on my knuckles there, it just, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like the residue that it leaves on my skin. Those are just a no-go for me. My last non-makeup item is from e.l.f. I love a lot of things from e.l.f. This, however, was a tragic fail. This is the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist. I actually picked this up from TJ Maxx, and when I mentioned it in a haul, I had several people comment on that video telling me that they've tried this out and that they hated it and that it's so bad, and I was like, what? Like, how can it be that bad? But it is bad. Do you guys know those little spray hand sanitizers? They come in like a shape like this, but much smaller, and they have like a little sprayer. That is exactly what this smells like. The smell is horrendous. Like, it's so bad. Ugh. I cannot deal with that. I didn't find that this did anything for me. I would rather just like splash water all over my face than use this. It's a cool concept. Like, I really like the concept of the product, but the smell and just the lack of any kind of benefit that I received from using this product absolutely turned me off, and I only used this like twice, and I was like, nope. I'm done. I feel like I'm doing a lot of complaining in this video, and there's obviously a lot more serious problems going on in the world, so please take this video with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to make it seem like this is a huge deal. Like, I'm just kind of having fun giving you guys some opinions, because I know I talk positively about a lot of products, but I also find that it is important to discuss products that didn't work out for me and for those reasons, and then maybe that can help you guys out as well. Now for makeup, I'm actually going to talk about a product that I just decided was a fail today. I tried it out in my full face of makeup I forgot about video. I came across these Tap Brow markers in my makeup collection. I'm pretty sure that I received these as PR, but I'm not 100% sure how I got these. I really don't know. But it's basically one of those little eyebrow markers that has, like, it looks kind of like a fork. Like, there's multiple little points to it, and when you draw it on your skin, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the different lines there, but it leaves like 4 different lines, so it's supposed to kind of be like faux microblade kind of effect. So I have the shade blonde and the shade brown. Neither of these are my shades, so that's already kind of a miss for me. The blonde shade is very greenish and very cool toned, like in a weird way, and then the brown is more red undertoned, which I have very ashy eyebrows and they are dark at the same time, so it's kind of like I kind of struggle with eyebrow products anyway as far as color matching. However, I started using the brown because I decided that was the better match, and this was my first time. I just took the plastic wrap off of these, first time using them, and already it's like dried out and like barely anything comes off, and it's super scratchy and hard and not comfortable, and literally didn't see a single difference in my brows. So I decided that this was a fail. So this is already, I don't know, I feel like I was already a little skeptical of the product because I typically just kind of fill in the tails of my brows with a pencil. I have very naturally full brows, so I don't really have to do a lot to them. So this doesn't already seem like something that appeals to somebody like me, but the fact that it literally dried up after one swipe of using it, after I just took the plastic wrap off, I haven't had these for too terribly long, so that's why they were a fail for me. And I could have gotten a dud, who knows. If you guys like those kind of products, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be really curious to hear your thoughts. The next product that I'm going to talk about is another product that I featured in a video. I believe I did a dedicated review of the CoverGirl Clean Fresh collection. They actually sent me the entire range as PR, and I was so grateful and thankful to CoverGirl for that. However, unfortunately, the foundation was a flop for me. I wanted this to work for me so freaking bad, and it was absolutely stunning. Like, I loved the finish, I loved the coverage. It was very natural, yet still gave me a good amount of coverage, and it was perfect. I loved the finish of it, but there are these weird, chunky, foamy pieces in this, and I don't know what it is. I cannot figure it out. I opened up 3 shades, and all 3 of them have it, so I'm gonna attempt to show you guys today. I posted that video pretty much like very soon after I got the PR package, and then a few weeks later, I actually saw Raw Beauty Christy had posted a video, and she also had the same problem. So I knew it wasn't just me, but I have had comments of people telling me that they purchased the foundation and they haven't ever noticed that. And then there's also people that have told me they purchased the foundation and they have also experienced this weird chunky foam situation. So I have a clean, well, relatively clean, there's fingerprints all over it, but this is just a clear plastic acrylic lid to something, but I use it as a foundation palette. So I am going to squeeze some of the foundation onto here, and then we are just going to kind of wipe it around in circles. Ugh, it's like so grainy and gross feeling. Now, I really hope you guys are going to be able to see this, but there are little balls and like bumpy things in here. I can't tell if you guys are seeing it or not, but I'm really hoping so. It's such a bizarre thing. Let me see. Ew, it feels gross. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it. It's like chunky, like it's kind of squishy but also hard at the same time. I've tried shaking the product over and over again. I've tried squishing them, blending them out until they disappear, and it's like some foreign substance that will not go away. So that really, it kind of freaked me out at first, and then also it makes it look like you have dry, flaky skin, and it is not cute. So yeah, unfortunately the foundation did not work out for me. My good shade match was Fair Light, and I was so happy because they sent me the entire shade range and I found a shade that worked perfectly for me. But I also opened up the shade Light as well as the shade Light Medium, and all three of them have this weird chunky stuff in it. And for those reasons, it is a fail for me. That kind of reminded me of Shark Tank. And for those reasons, I am out. Next, I have two mascaras to talk about. The first one is from Too Faced. This is the Better Than Sex mascara, but this is the waterproof version. I actually bought this at TJ Maxx, and it's called the Better Than Love waterproof mascara. And at first I was like, oh my goodness, like this has to be some sort of knockoff or something. But then I googled it and I figured out that in some European countries and like Eastern countries, they call it the Better Than Love mascara. Don't know why that is exactly, but I mean, maybe that's just part of, I don't know. But I looked it up and it is a thing. So it is kind of odd that it was at a TJ Maxx. I actually found this in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was so excited to try it out because I love the Better Than Sex mascara. It's like one of my favorites. However, I opened this up to use it the first time and it is 100% dried out. Like it is so dried out and like caked up on the wand and like this part here. So yeah, I don't know if it was like just because it was at TJ Maxx and it was old, or if the formula is different. I feel like there's no way that the formula could be like this and then sell product, because I was going at it. I was going, nothing was happening. So unfortunately this didn't work out for me. Who knows if it was the product or if it was because I got it from TJ Maxx and it was a little bit older, but either way, it didn't work out for me. The other mascara is from Stila. I had really high expectations for this mascara. This is called, I don't even know what this is called. This is the XXX Magnum mascara, and this mascara wand is huge. Like it is huge. Are you guys ready? Oh, like are you joking me? It's like, it's bigger than my eyeball. It's huge. Anyway, this didn't work out for me because one, the brush is just too big. It is very difficult to work with. It's impossible to do your mascara without touching the brush to your eyelid, top or bottom. It's gonna get somewhere in the inner corner. It could get on your forehead for all I care. Like it literally could get anywhere. It's so freaking, it's unnecessarily big. Another thing is, for some reason, this just does not seem to dry down on me. So even if I do manage to clean up the mistakes from actually touching the wand to my skin, as soon as I blink or open my eyes, it gets all over my eyelid, underneath my eyebrow, my under eye area. It's just a complete mess. I cannot use this. Like every time I've tried to use this, I've had to take off my makeup and restart. Next, I have a product from Kaja. I don't have anything too negative to say about this product. This is the Blur Drop Weightless Water Primer. I don't think that this is available anymore. I actually got this at TJ Maxx as well. This is just a thing that I just particularly wasn't a fan of, this type of product. It is a blurring primer, and it's like one of those clear ones, and it's just very like jelly and silicone-y, and I don't know. I just wasn't a really big fan of it. I did my makeup and I was like, oof, my skin looks rough, it looks textured. So yeah, I didn't experience any blurring at all. I actually feel like I experienced the exact opposite, and I had exaggeration in my pores when I used this, but just wasn't that great. Next, I have a product that I bought, and after mentioning this in a video, I had several people comment the same thing, so I feel like there must be some sort of truth to it. I didn't do my own research though, so don't quote me on it, but I purchased this Sephora Pro Dimensional Highlighting Palette. This is in the shade Warm, and I remember when these first came out and I was so excited. I wanted to get one, but they were really expensive, so I didn't end up purchasing one. But this is what it looks like, and it's supposed to be like, well, my thought was that it was going to be a cream highlighter palette, but no. It's more of a gloss palette, and several people in the comments said that this is meant for more professional use and more editorial makeup looks, but I will just show you. You see how there are 5 colors in here? When you swatch them, they all look like a clear oil, and they're super greasy and like, I don't know, I still feel like there's no way. Let me just like show you my fingertips. Like, there's no way that that's right. Like, why would they have so many different colors if they all look exactly the same? But then even for what it is, like, I just feel like it's not worth it. Next, we have a product that I talked about somewhat recently in a video, and this was quite comical. I did a full face of first impressions, and I tried out this Flower Beauty powder, and I don't know if I've had a product fail me like this one did. It was so bad. You guys need to go see that video if you haven't already, just to see the struggle that I had to go through to, I didn't even end up making it work. Like, it was so bad. It's this giant packaging, first of all, and it's cute. Like, I think it's real cute. But this is the actual, like, product. It's like one of those white, well, oh well, very finely milled powders that almost like you tap your finger in there and it all like, you know, does that, you know what I'm saying. So I thought it was gonna be kind of like an HD powder, but then I put it on my skin and it was white, like white, and it was blotchy, and I tried applying it with a sponge, I tried applying it with a brush, and it was, I just feel like words cannot describe how bad it was. So I don't know how I was able to purchase this. I don't know how this made it past whatever board decides what products they sell, but this was absolutely tragic. And then the very last product that I have to talk about is actually from Becca. This is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Volcano Goddess eyeshadow palette, and I think that this is such a stunning palette. Like, look at how pretty those colors are. I think these 3 metallics are just so stunning, and I love all 3 of those together. I also mentioned this in a video. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if it was a full face of first impressions or a full face of something, I don't know, but I used this palette and it was a chalky mess. Also, the metallics, like, look at how beautiful the gold is and this like kind of coppery color, but then you swatch the Midnight Sapphire and you're like, what the heck happened? So that was the biggest flop in the palette for me, in my opinion. The other shades were all right, but honestly, all of these colors look very similar, and this blue was a major letdown for me, and I just do not think that it's worth the money. I don't think this is available anymore. I do believe that was a limited edition product quite some time ago, but that one that one gets a thumbs down. So those are all of the fail products that I have to talk about with you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, please take this video with a grain of salt. I am in no way saying that these are important things. I just figured that I would let you guys know some products that didn't work out for me, so I can hopefully save you guys some money or just give you a little bit more insight on products that you've possibly been curious about. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.